Hi, my name is Maria, and today we are talking about why you shouldn't look for your ideal customer, or to be more exact, what you should not do in the search of your desired customer. I'm just going to share with you two things which will hopefully make your life easier. And these two things are first, we are talking about sorting out a vocabulary, and second, to check up the order of things on the way to desired customer. It is absolutely necessary, and I promise you, you will like it. By the end of this video, you will know what you shouldn't do in search of your desired customer under any circumstances, never ever. And that is universal knowledge, which I swear will be actual even in 20 years. Okay, let's get it started. First, vocabulary. What should we do? We need to take word ideal and separate it from any other business word, the word related to your business goal forever. No perfect, no successful. Just let's be specific and leave the word ideal to geometry or dictionary. In our daily life, we use word ideal pretty often, but we usually know very good what stands behind these words. For example, we speak about ideal partner. They think, okay, that should be a kind man with a great sense of humor who loves traveling as much as I do. Or ideal Friday evening. Probably this Friday, ideal evening would be for me an evening on the sofa with a good book, a cup of hot tea. That unfortunately doesn't work as well in business. I don't know why, but let's just think. When you say ideal customer, what stands behind it? What do you mean? Is it a person who will pay a lot but will buy only once? Or is it the person with the biggest LTV for you as a business? If he or she will become a loyal client and will bring money on a regular basis, is it the customer who is the most effective, cheap, and quick in turning into lead and then into the client? Or maybe it's a person or segment with the highest motivation to buy because they need your product yesterday. Or maybe you consider as ideal customers those who have formed the biggest segment at the market. Those who will promote you for free because they love your product so much and because they tend to share? Or should it be some combination of the things from above? It is you who decide which type of the ideal customer you need right now. The main thing, please, leave abstract words and be very, very specific. As we all know, a correctly asked question is the half of the answer. Okay, let's say you are a startup planning to launch a product at the new market, and you need the largest segment with the highest motivation to buy, with the most unfulfilled need. That's the goal. Next question, where to find such people? And here we come to the second part of today's video, order of things. I read a marketer's advice recently and it triggered me strongly. Actually, it triggered me so much that I decided to record this video. Someone asked, how should I find my customer? And the answer from that marketer was, first, start from designing of the portrait of your ideal customer, and second, try to understand which pain points and needs they have. Sounds pretty okay, right? And this actually the advice which I hear pretty often at the market from different consultants and marketers. Now I would like to make a little bit of the equation work and to replace unknown ideal customer, or in our case, the largest segment with the strongest motivation, to another unknown, let's say Turdus Maximus. Who is Turdus Maximus? We don't know. So the question is how to find Turdus Maximus, implying that we are going to sell to Turdus Maximus our products. Let's imagine that you will get answer to this question, and the answer sounds like, first, you need to design a portrait of a Turdus Maximus. And second, you should understand which pain points and which needs Turdus Maximus has. And if the second point here is okay, because if we know who Turdus Maximus is, we can really try to understand pain points. But point one doesn't make any sense because you cannot portray unknown. I mean, you can, but we try to portray some real thing, not our idea of it. And actually, that is happening very, very often. People, entrepreneurs, marketers, sales often think, okay, we kind of know our customer segment and we will just quickly describe it and we'll start our work. The problem is that it's not an objective picture. It is our hypothesis or even illusion. And at this point, we are coming to the conclusion that probably there is some 0 point before that, something which gives us knowledge about unknown so we can design a portrait of it. What would you do in case with Turdus Maximus? 20 years ago, we would probably go to the library and check out all possible encyclopedias. Nowadays, we can Google and in about a minute figure out that Turdus Maximus is a Tibetan blackbird. It is pretty great that Google can so quickly give us a correct answer. Yeah. And it is not very cool that unfortunately neither search engines nor AI applications can describe for us largest segment with the highest motivation for my product in Oslo in 2024. Unfortunately, not yet. So here we need to do the job ourselves. What should we do? This I'm going to tell you in the next video. Meanwhile, as I promised, I'm sharing 2 things which you shouldn't do under any circumstances on your way to desired customers. First, please don't use words ideal, perfect, successful, and any other. Second, please be sure you don't make out stuff relying on that you are an expert. I'm going to share my definition of expert in the next video as well. See you and have a good day.